Okay, so you join me. Today is October 23rd, 2024, and unfortunately, I am stuck using the key card right now. Just to be completely honest, which is what I've wanted this review, all the review videos of the Rivian to be about. I had an issue yesterday in which the Rivian did leave me stranded. Don't jump to the conclusion that I'm unhappy with how Rivian handled it, or I regret buying the Rivian, because none of that's true. I absolutely love the Rivian, and Rivian handled it really well. So let me explain exactly what happened and how I'm now left with just the key card access. Yesterday, I picked up two of my kids from school. I was on my way to pick up my son from his school, and I swung in to a convenience store on the way, picked up an energy drink, came back to the car, and I noticed my door handles were still out, as in it's still unlocked. It didn't auto lock when I walked away for some reason. I thought that was weird. I got back in the car, tried to put it in drive, and it said no key found, use your key card. So I got the key card out, I put it on the charging pad like you're supposed to, nothing happened. I tried a few different things, nothing happened. I reset the car, nothing changed. I still couldn't drive it. So I got on the horn to Rivian, and unfortunately, because they had been messing with my phone as a key to try and get the Halloween update to work for me, which still doesn't work, something happened with my truck specifically, and it will not forget my two old phones that were set up for phone as a key, and will not allow me to add my new phones or my current phones as phone as a key. And somehow during that process, it booted the key cards, both of them, from its system. I don't know how or why. In the app, I deleted the two phones that were set up for phone as a key, and in the app it shows that they're gone. The truck is refusing to forget them though. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. They are working on it for me, but I will say Rivian service was really great. When I called, it did take about 5 minutes for me to get through to somebody, but at the end of the day, 5 minutes is pretty quick. They let me know, hey, we can diagnose your car in a little bit, but they knew I needed to go and get my son and get to 2 doctor's appointments for my kids. So they said, hey, here's $150 to Uber for vouchers, get where you need to go, and then when you can get back to the truck, text this number, which they texted me from, and we'll figure it out for you. So I did get to the doctors and do all of the things I needed to do. But it was painful to leave my Rivian at the convenience store. I did get back to it a couple hours later. I tried my wife's key card, which is what they'd recommended. That didn't work either. After speaking to them on the phone for a little bit, they managed to, we did the resets and the basic stuff. It took about 10 minutes. They finally got my key cards reset and reassigned to the vehicle, so that at least these work again, mine and my wife's. So I drove the vehicle home. They said that it shouldn't be an issue any longer. I'll update you if I do have the issue again. And they're sending a mobile tech out to me. Right now, it's going to be a while till a mobile tech can come out, hook up the computer, and sort of get the phone as a key system figured out again. But for now, I have this, and if I had had enough time at the time, it wouldn't have left me stranded. I could have spent the time on the phone, they could have reset my key cards, and I could have driven away, but I had a schedule to keep up on, so Rivian did take care of me and got the Uber for where I needed to go. So thank you to Rivian. I wish this didn't happen, but the reality is I've never had a car that's been completely problem-free. This is really the first problem. I had the window seal, the door handles were making noise, but those were really minor issues. I would consider this issue a bit more significant. Is it a good situation to be in? No. Did Rivian handle it really well? Yes. And it hasn't affected how I feel about the car. I'm sure this will be a frustration until they fix my phone as a key. Hopefully, usually the way Rivian service works is they'll schedule you a date, and then they'll call you, and they'll actually end up getting you a date sooner than the original date due to, you know, people canceling or other availabilities opening up or what have you. At the end of the day, it was a bit disappointing, but, you know, like I said, there's no car that is 100% trouble-free. I've had my Toyota, I've had my Fords, I've had my Nissan, Chevys, you name it, I've owned it. It is what it is. I will keep you guys up to date. I'll let you know what happens with this thing and how Rivian handles it from here, but just being completely honest and genuine and open with my ownership experience. That is definitely the worst thing that's happened so far. I could have waited with Rivian and, you know, at that moment and got it sorted out over the phone. I didn't know how long that was going to take, and they got me where I needed to go without being late. So those are good things. You know, this is a serious first world issue. Is my Halloween update won't work, so my kids are a little bit bummed. I shouldn't have told them about it, I guess. I was really excited about it myself, so I was excited for the kids to see it. And now, because I can't use phone as a key, I can't display any costumes, so it will never work for me this year, which is a bit of a bummer. Again, that's totally first world issues. My car doesn't have a Halloween costume. So at the end of the day, like I said, they got me where I needed to go. I wasn't late to anything, and things worked out okay. So again, watch out for another video. I will let you guys know when the card comes through or when the phone as a key is updated and my issue is resolved.